to get hold of you, but yeah, God knows how the OP went down.
That's
but the
right.
thing is that I've thought about it so many times. Your rap style is so unique. How did the journey start? Who is Sarkodie? What's the name of your family? What's your family compound? How did you understand? Did your parents make it hard for you to, be in music? Or what happened?
Yes.
Where did you surface from at the beginning of your journey? That this is how I'm going to handle my vibe.
Yeah. I think from beginning then I used to rap to my people in Ghana. So
Where?
it was more about, no, as in Ghanaians. Only Ghanaians. It was more about what I was saying.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't think about delivery and style. So, but then I realized that the moment I perform to somebody who's non-Ghanaian, they don't get it. At least if they don't get what you're saying, they should at least nod and feel that. But then I was all over the place with the pattern. Then I realized I need to tackle my delivery so that I kill. What did they say? You kill.
You use one stone to kill two birds.
So now the delivery favors you, Bankuli, and then the lyrics favors my Ghanaian people. So when you find people from all over the world trying to get Sarkodie's verse, if you testify, it's more of the delivery. On how it goes. So that is how come I created that whole.
But that's very genius of you, because some people, they will just stick to what they know
Exactly.
for a while until it becomes problem, and you are able to make that correction in a way.
I actually did the grind of like a serious artist. Any opportunity you get. I wasn't the type that, when you meet me.
You went to grab it. It didn't come to you.
Like,
there was nobody to.
If you meet me Bankuli by the roadside and you go like, hey, I hear you the rap. You go feel.
I'm a testimony that is it not the first time you came to Nigeria that you came and you were like rap and you were so tired, but you were like.
Exactly.
I said this one a fire.
Yeah, that has been me, and that is how I did my crowdsourcing, because I never let any chance go, because I didn't know who was there or what would happen. So if you tell me to rap, I'll rap, and I loved it. Not because I just want you to.
Okay, which was the first song that caught the attention of the whole Ghana, community in terms of the country? From your song, which one is the first one that entered the
commercially successful?
Yes, that bam! I'm not sure I'll catch that.
Yeah, I'll give it to Baby featuring Mugiz.
Who produced it?
RTB's Qbeat.
Qbeat.
Qbeat brought me into it. Qbeat, two producers, Qbeat and J-So. These two people brought me into the industry. Their sound is what created Sarkodie. Yeah. So Baby was the biggest song.
How did you meet Qbeat?
How did I even meet Qbeat? We are on Tema. Me, R2B's, Qbeat. It's a whole family in Tema. So we run.
It's the same hustling, trying to.
In there.
You always visit each other at different places.
Yeah, so I think we met at the studio. We decided to work. I think because he knew. Before I met Qbeat, as I told you, I was on the radio battling. I was on the street, so the name was there, but there was no commercial appeal at that point. So when I met him, when I met him was when we did Baby. Mugiz sang the hook, and that was like the icing on the cake. Now finally you have a song on the radio.
Wow.
Yeah.
That people can officially go to like, okay, now that guy really worry us with this.
Yes.
And from that time till now, because you are such, you have a very calm personality. Yeah. You don't make trouble. And you're like, you have a very open heart. And really, that's majorly because, that's majorly the reason why everybody, most artists from Nigeria, when they say, okay, let's go and work in Ghana, it is Sarkodie. And your humility exudes out of your music.
Thank you.
You understand? Even up till now, you remember when I came in, I'm like, oh boy, you're supposed to be getting old, but you're getting younger. You understand? I don't know whether that rice will be chopped. I quickly get the rice now.
Yeah.
I don't know am I looking older? You understand? But the thing is that generally, what can you say to what is going on with the afrobeat vibe? I don't want to talk about the extras. I want to talk about the growth now.
Yeah.
I know the project with Beyonce and beyond that. And of course, if you're saying pioneers of people that have been trying to take the culture for your song with Ace Hood, that's a fire jam.
Thank you so much.
If I have an opportunity, if I can take that word and start running around the whole world, I will show that song to the world. The verse there was fire. And of course, subsequent collaborations, which can you point to is one, I know you have so many you love. There should be one or two that, this collaboration, I love it, and I got what I was looking for from it. Can you name it?
As in general?
In general.
Yeah, that's a whole lot. But there's one person that I always tend to record with, actually two. I'll say it's always fire when I link up with Afia and a legend in Ghana called Abrafo. We've had like, I think a lot of songs, but I think 2 or 3 songs, and we always get it right. It's just the spirits connect. You know, I know you understand that. Like there's certain people that you can do a song is good, but you don't feel the connection. With these two, Afia and Abrafo, you know, we're very in tune. I don't know what the connection is, but anytime we want to record, it just flows freely.
It comes easy.
It brings the best out of me, I bring the best out of him, I bring the best out of Afia, she brings the best out of me. So I think to talk about song, I think it's the songs I've done with these two people.
Beyond Ghana, which 2 rappers do you think you should collaborate more with, that you respect? I know there are some that you really want to work with, and they're going to watch this footage. I just, because my own thing is that I don't want us to work in isolation. I want all of us to come together.
We need to connect.
Because now, show me your friend and I'll tell you, if you want to go outside Nigeria now and start saying, I want to collaborate with you, you should be able to show the people you have actually, you know, solidly, you know, control. You must control your zone, not just the singers and rappers, but even within the rapper. I know there's that ego things that happens.
I really don't approach my career with ego, because if you watch, if I'm not lying, if you can do your checks, I'll be in the top 5 most featured artists in Africa.
You mean top 3, not top?
And that comes with me not having egos, because exactly, it's music. I understand the ego you're talking about is different. I understand the ego you're talking. It's a rap thing, you know. We want to
every rapper believes
exactly they're the best. But that is why sometimes you need to collaborate. But I love music to start with. I was a musician. I sing. I write my hooks. Before I became I chose a rapper because I was young and I could relate to it. But I love music in general. So if you study, I could rap on a hip hop beat, but that is not my approach. I want to do good music.
If I get you and Nasisi on the same track, will you do it?
That would be nice.
I've never done any song with you.
I think I think there was an African song that we were all on.
No, not African. I mean one-on-one.
Yes, no. We have never.
I have a beat. I will call Nancy and I will get the 2 of you.
Definitely.
I want, because at the end of the day, you are a legend.
Bless you.
You understand? And I know you have not just following in Ghana or across the world. You have solidly, you know, intelligent followers that they monitor everything you do. Like just now, you were showing me like a private letter that is sent to you that guy.
Yeah, but
we still need more. You understand? Which you rarely get from, you know, some fans.
Yeah.
And even when fans send it to some artists, they don't even care.
True.
You understand? I must say, you know, I don't even know what to ask you.
Thank you.
You understand what I'm saying? The most important thing is that the growth of African music, the growth of Afrobeat, because Afrobeat is not just Nigerian alone, it's for us all now.
True.
So, what do you see? Because we can see the song. Now we all have bragging right to go and smash the door and to do better deals. You understand what I'm saying? What can we say about that?
I think when you came in, we had that conversation. That was the first thing we actually were like all over about, because your state of mind, Bankuli, that is why I connect with you. I think you see the bigger picture. You see beyond what everyone else sees. Everyone else sees let me use the glitz, the glamour, the whole we are looking good. And the ego comes in. You see beyond that and want to see us getting to a next level, so you could sacrifice even yourself to get it there. I'm in the same state of mind. So when certain moves happen, when I see it, I'm like, this is exactly what I've been praying for. We've been, you know how these things goes. Like, we've been having meetings out here in the States, sometimes trying to push certain agendas. and they find it difficult. You can't blame them. These people are doing business, so they will look at what is happening.
What's happening?
And then they
It's
will
what they see.
exactly what they see, what they hear, and what works for them. But what happened with Beyonce at this point makes our conversations easier. Now we don't need to come and explain anything to you.
No.
Your queen is
done.
back home.
No, it's simple. Just go and buy the album.
Exactly, and you understand.
You understand
You know what the conversation is. So it's a big thing for us, and I feel when I saw the whole thing, it has nothing to do with. Congrats to the artists on the feature, but it's beyond that. They are representing
Africa.
Like you should see me when they were playing the AFCON when Ghana was in there. It's the same with the World Cup. Any African country that's in the World Cup, you'll find me jumping like because when Ghana wins, it's beyond the players. You know, it has to do with anytime I go somewhere, I get to the immigration, they go, "You're from Ghana, oh, Asamoah Gyan." Like, then I have the glory. So if we don't have anything else representing us as a people, we are just there. You know, so anything that makes it easier for me. So now when I'm doing Afrobeat, I don't need to explain to you too much what the sound is. If you want to know the sound, I'm playing. I'm playing. Yes. This
is what they represent to me. I have my following. I have my people are there. People want to consume because at the end of the day, U.S. market, African non-immigrants, they are all scattered around the world.
True.
The same thing in UK, Europe, and whether I like it or not. If you mention one thing that unify anybody that is from Africa, it is music and sport.
True.
And of course, movies.
True.
But now, music has taken control of everything. You understand?
That's true.
Right here in London, I remember some of my friends that are always very scared. They're always very scared of, mentioning they're from Africa or they're Ghanaians or Nigeria. But now, it's
a trend.
It's a trend. It's the in thing to be, to talk about Afrobeat, to dance Zanku, to dance, to chop quiet. Everybody
It's quite crazy this is happening.
Even the food
it's crazy this is happening.
It gives us confidence to enter anywhere, Stop cab, enter black cab, tell black cab, I better drop me. Before it's not like that, it's scary.
Yes.
You understand? So
you even feel shy to represent your look sometimes. Even sometimes I want to wear my kaftan way back. And then you look weird when you wear that, but now you can see all the ladies in their African prints, very beautiful. So it makes us not try too much to be something that we are not. So for Beyonce doing this, my hat's off to the queen. She's given us a mileage that I know we would definitely get there, but this is a mileage that's
taking that name forward.
That bridge.
Because every media in the world is talking about it.
Yes. So we are here. Afrobeat has always been there, but this is like a good stamp to give us that recognition that's deserved, for Afrobeat. So I support it 100, and I think we should push more. And with you and people like you connecting the dots is very necessary. Not enough people are sacrificing themselves for the betterment of this industry. Everybody is trying to make it, and I think I had this advice from one person in the States. I don't want to mention his name, but I talked to him years ago, and he was everyone knows the person I'm talking about, but this is a person that I thought I was going to present Afrobeat to, and I got there and he was telling me about Wiz, David, R2Bs, and I was like, and I kept quiet. And he was telling me about the beef way back with Wiz and Dave. I'm like, so you people know these things?
They know everything, though.
And then, but what he said, which was like an eye opener for me, was he said, the only way you guys can come in is when you come together and
unified
and invade. Because when you come
divided,
it will never work.
It won't.
It won't. So it makes sense. And even if you think about it, if one person should make it in the so-called international scene, and my sound is this, how do they playlist that?
They can't playlist only a song.
They need to playlist Afrobeats,
yeah.
Because they playlist dancehall session, they playlist country, they can play.
That's sense. So
Yes. So if you want to go alone, no, they can't put you in Asha like that. You and Asha, no. They need you. They need David. They need Sark. They need Shatawale. They need Stoneboy. Exactly. So that when the playlist is playing, now people just are in tune.
They just enjoy it.
Exactly. So the invasion should be together, and I think there should be more of Bankulis in the industry. And bro, God bless you. I don't know how you do this, how you could deal with all the egos and still put that aside and think more of the bigger picture. That's a true leader. And on behalf of Afrobeat artists, we say thank you and keep doing it.
Thank you too.
Bless you
for answering my phone call. Even when they don't answer, I'll keep on.
They should. When Bankuli hits you up, make sure you pick up. No, it's very necessary.
Then pick up. Thank you very much.
Bless you.
Yeah, nice one.
Bless you.
There is a